Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Hello Sobat Hebat Matsa Surba. Welcome back to online English lesson for SMP or MTS grade 9 with me Heru Haryadi. In this meeting, we are going to discuss about report text that focus on social function and text structure. As usual, before we start the lesson for today, let's say the dua together. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Raditu billahi rabba wa bil islami dina wa bi Muhammadin nabiyya wa rasula. Rabbi zidni ilma warzuqni fahma waj'alni min ibadikas shalihin. Amin. Well, did you remember what we have learned in the last meeting or in the last video? Well, in the last meeting we have learned about narrative text. And for today, we are going to learn about report text. The Islamic base of the lesson, it's based on Quran Surah Al-Alaq, verse 1 to 5. A'udzu billahi minas syaitonir rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Iqra bismi rabbikal ladzi khalaq. Khalaqal insana min 'alaq. Iqra wa rabbukal akram. Alladzi 'allama bil qalam. 'Allamal insana ma lam ya'lam. Read, in the name of your Lord, who has created all that exists, has created man from a cloth. Read, and your Lord is the most generous, who has taught the writing by the pen, has taught man that which he knew not. Al-Alaq, Quran Surah 1 to 5. Alright, have you heard about report text before? What is in your mind? What is crossing in your mind if we talk about report text? Do you think about this plant? Or you think about this eruption? These animals? Or sadly, you have no idea about report text? Yeah, if you think about these three pictures, plant, natural phenomena, and also animals, yeah, I think that's good. Why do I say so? I will explain it in the next slide. Okay, report text. There are some parts that we will discuss about report text. The first one is social function. The second one is text structure. And the third one, language features. And the last one, reading comprehension. But in this video, I will focus on social function and text structure only. How about language features and reading comprehension? We will discuss it in the next video. Alright, I think this is the first question that you have about report text. What is report text? Yeah, I will show you the definition about report text. Report text is a text which presents information about something in general. This text describes the way things are. Yeah, it can be a plant or natural phenomena or animal. Yeah, so what is the difference between report text and descriptive text? Yeah, there are some cases that these two texts is quite similar each other. Report text and descriptive text. Let's discuss what is the difference between report text and descriptive text. Alright. For report text, this text is described thing in general. But in descriptive text, this text is describe the thing in specific. And the second one, for report text, this text is talk about fact. So the characteristic of this text is objective. How about descriptive text? The content of descriptive text is about opinion. So the characteristic of this text is subjective. As I said before, that report text is used to describe something in general. So the characteristic of this text, the content is about fact, clear, there is no opinion in this text, and there is no irrelevant information because all of the content of this text is fact. Alright, we talk about social function. What is the purpose of this text? Yeah, this text is generally describe the way things are. Yeah, such as animals, and then plants, and also things, of course about natural phenomena. So don't forget, this text only talk in general. So this text is not written for or discussed for special or specific information about that thing. And then about text structure. There are two parts in this report text. The first one is general classification and the second one is description. And what is the content in what is written in general classification? Yeah, the first one is general statement and information about the subject. So in this part, the text is written about something in the information is still general. And then in the second part or in description, this is talk about important facts or features that consist of parts. It can be parts and then qualities, habits, or behaviors. So in the second part, the text is more detailed. Well, read this text carefully. Okay, I will read this text for you, and what you have to do is to identify whether this text is called as report text or descriptive text. Okay. My dad bought me a cat on my birthday. It is a male Persian cat. I really love him as my pet. He has gray fur, so that I call him Ray. His fur is really soft and he likes to be rubbed on his belly. He has long tail and big body. I always take him for a walk around because he really likes it. Ray is already as the part of our family. What do you think, students? This text is called as report text or descriptive text? Okay, 3, 2, 1. And the answer is this one. This text is called as descriptive text. Why I say so? Yeah, you can see this sentence. I really love him as my pet. I really love him as my pet. This sentence is called as opinion, right? I really love as my pet. And then another proof, his fur is really soft. This sentence is also called as opinion. Yeah, and the last one, I always take him for a walk around because he really likes it. Yeah, this sentence is also an opinion. So, the conclusion, this text is called as descriptive text because report text is not talking about opinion but a fact. Well, the next activity is identifying the structure of the text. I will read this text for you. This is about an elephant. An elephant is the largest and strongest animal. It is a strange-looking animal with its thick legs, huge sides and back, large hanging ears, a small tail, little eyes, long white tusks, and above all, it has a long nose. The trunk. The trunk is the elephant's peculiar feature, and it has various uses. The elephant draws up water by its trunk and can squirt it all over its body like a shower bath. It can also lift leaves and puts them into its mouth. In fact, the trunk serves the elephant as a long arm and hand. An elephant looks very clumsy and heavy, and yet it can move very quickly. The elephant is a very intelligent animal, and intelligence combined with its great strength makes it a very useful servant to man, and it can be trained to serve in various ways such as carry heavy loads, hunt for tigers, and even fight. So, students, let's identify the structure of this report text. Okay, the first paragraph here, it's called as general classification. Why I say this first part of this text as general classification, you can see here the first sentence or the first paragraph here, it's only talk about elephant in general. And then how about the second paragraph and the third paragraph? It's called as description. Why? Because in this second paragraph and the third paragraph is talk about elephant. The information is more specific about the elephant itself. So the conclusion it's called as description. Well, let's do the summary what we have learned in this video. The first one, report text is a text which presents information about something in general. Number 2, it generally describes the way things are. Number 3, report text to describe things in general, but descriptive text to describe things in specific. And the last one, text structure. The structure of this text, there are two parts. The first one is general classification, and the second one is description. Okay, now it's your turn, students, to do the tasks. I will give you a task in the next slide. Okay, this is the task for you. I already provide two kinds of text. This is the first text or text 1. The title is lavender. Okay, what you have to do here is to identify the structure of this text. Okay, here the text about lavender. Please read this text yourself. The question about this text is already attached in your Google Classroom. So please read this text first and then answer the questions in your Google Classroom. Yeah, this text is taken from Simple Wikipedia. Okay, this is another text for you. Text 2. The title of this text is about kangaroo. Yeah, what you have to do is the same like the previous one. You have to read this text, all these texts, and then comprehend the text. And don't forget to answer the questions on Google Classroom. Yeah, of course, based on text 1 and this text 2. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. This is the end of the lesson for today. Thank you for your attention. Don't forget to do the tasks. See you on the next video. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.